Welcome to rural Vietnam. Today, I'd like to take you on a journey to a quiet countryside home and introduce you to a farming couple who have spent many years living and working here. This is their home, an old Vietnamese house that was built about 30 years ago. At first glance, the house may look simple and modest, but it carries many details that reflect the traditional architecture and rural lifestyle of Vietnam. The house follows a traditional 3-compartment layout with an additional side section. The design is simple, practical, and well suited to the way people lived in the Vietnamese countryside in the past. The roof is covered with traditional clay tiles made from fired earth. The walls were built with red clay bricks using a traditional mixture of lime, sand, and water as the building material. Decades ago, houses like this were built almost entirely with materials that were available locally. Looking up at the roof, you can see the wooden structure underneath the tiles. Pieces of Zoan wood, together with bamboo poles, were joined and secured to create a framework strong enough to support the heavy clay tiles. After around 30 years, however, time has naturally begun to leave its mark. Some of the wooden columns and beams have deteriorated. In several places, the wood has been damaged by termites and other insects. The walls also show clear signs of age. Parts of the surface have peeled away, revealing the original clay bricks underneath. In some corners, green moss has slowly covered the walls, especially in areas exposed to moisture and rain. These signs of aging may make the house look worn and weathered, but they are also part of its story. Every crack, every piece of exposed brick, and every old wooden beam seems to tell us something about the people who have lived here and the years that have passed. And just behind the house is another important part of their life, their pig farm. The pigs are raised close to the house, making it easier for the couple to take care of them every day. Their work does not stop there. A little farther away is the area where they raise fish and grow crops. For this couple, farming is not simply a job. It is a way of life. Perhaps this is where they spend most of their time in their daily lives. Everything here is simple and old. Many of the things they use have been around for years. Some are old, some have been repaired several times, and others are temporary or improvised. In large cities, many people live surrounded by modern appliances, busy streets, shopping centers, restaurants, and constant noise. Life in the countryside is very different.
Năm rồi mà quyết tâm để coi nhà làm cái kệ vòng quanh bờ ao gạch mới đá hết đấy.
Ông bà không nuôi được ít ngàn vịt à?
Here, there are fewer modern conveniences, but there are things that money cannot easily buy. One of them is silence. In the early morning, Instead of traffic and car horns, you can hear birds singing. You can hear chickens crowing and farm animals moving around. The air feels fresh and the surroundings are much quieter. I just noticed that there are a lot of ripe guavas on the tree and they're ready to eat. Come and enjoy them with me. Every day begins with work. One of their regular tasks is feeding the fish. As soon as the food reaches the water, the fish quickly gather together. Besides raising fish, they also keep chickens. The chickens move freely around the farm, and taking care of them is another part of their daily routine. There are always things that need to be done feeding the animals, cleaning the farm, checking the ponds, and making sure everything is growing properly. The couple also spends a great deal of time taking care of their crops. From planting and watering to removing weeds and looking after the plants, farming requires patience and constant effort. There is no fixed office schedule here. There is no air-conditioned workplace. Instead, their workplace is the farm, the garden, the fish ponds, and the area around their home. Some days may be easier than others, but there is always something waiting to be done. There is also something special about the people here. Neighbors often know each other well. They greet one another, talk about their daily lives, and are willing to help when someone needs a hand. This is a small farm belonging to one of the couple's neighbors. You don't always need a lot to live a meaningful life. Sometimes, a quiet home, fresh air, the sound of birds, and someone beside you to share the work are already enough. Thank you for joining me on this journey through rural Vietnam. I hope you enjoyed seeing this old house, the farm, and the simple daily life of this farming couple. See you in the next video.
Nó không được thì nó Hồi nãy quay lên vào kia lại nó tưởng là con